Well, good morning, campers. How are we today? I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I'm out at one of my favorite little campgrounds. A friend of ours owns this. It's called Hatfield's Hideout and Riverfront Cabins. Cabins, campgrounds, RV sites, tent sites and so on. And I am out here today to do me a little bit of camping. Out here in the open, I'm out in full sun, so we're definitely going to need some AC. But that's okay, because we brought an AC. But today should be warm. It's going to be about 90 degrees today. And tomorrow, I think tomorrow the high is about 81, it says. And some thunderstorms in the morning. So, yeah, this should be a very interesting trip. Setting up a really great big old house. I'll probably take up from about there to about right here. Something like that. I got a big carport I'm putting up too. Great big house, great big 10 by 10 carport. Why not, right? Why not? If you're going to do it right. But that's my plan. I'm going to set me up a really nice little camp here using the Monster Zonku tent and take the Puppy bike for a ride. Anyway, it is getting warmer and I have a whole bunch of work to get done, and it is just getting hotter by the minute. So I guess I need to shut my mouth and get me a little house set up and get the AC going and get everything nice and comfy before it gets too hot. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, well, we've got it all put up. So what do y'all think about my little attempted glamping? Yeah, I like it. I think it looks pretty cozy. But I noticed how the temperature differential, it's a little bit cooler, inside the tent than it is out here. It just kind of sucks the sides in. I did notice that. The bottom of the tent is a little bit poofy. But check that out. How cool does that look? Watch the rug when I open the door. I don't know if y'all can see the green rug. It's like raised up. Watch the fuzzy one there when I open this. You can just see that warm air just rush in. It's pretty toasty out there, I'm not gonna lie. It's, I think 88, 90 today. Somewhere in that ballpark. But we should be good. It's nice and cool right here, I can tell you that much. It might not be nice and cool outside, but it's nice and cool right here. But I got my TV set up and my chair and cooler, table. We should be good to go. Everything, I'm gonna have to rerun a wire or two. Got to run this one back that way so I can power that stuff as well. And I kind of, dropped the ball on that one. I don't want to unhook this right now though. But we'll do that later. But anyway, whatever. But yeah, nice little setup. Not quite sitting on my ground, isn't quite level. You can see I got a little kink there and there. But I don't care, and yeah, it's fine. Doesn't hurt anything, doesn't matter. I'm good with it if the tent's good with it, and I haven't heard it complaining yet, so. But anyway, it looks like we're off to a really good start, if nothing else. But I'm getting ready here in a little while to take the bike out and go for a little ride, go up and cruise around town, just have a little bit of fun, you know how it is. But should be fun. Having fun should be fun. That makes sense, right? A little ride and cool off a little bit. You stay here, it's nice and cool. But, once you move away from it, once you step out of the cool, it's kind of toasty outside. Anyway, all right. Let's go for a ride. That's so much better than pedaling. I said, sorry about the jiggly when I have to use both hands on the handlebars, but without the mount, that's all I got. Ride's pretty good. It's a little different than riding a bicycle. That much is for sure. A bike, you lean, you kind of do different things. With this, all of your handling is basically your handlebars, your steering. Not really a whole lot of leaning to do. Very comfortable though. Extremely comfortable little cruising bike. We'll stop here in the shade then and free up my hands and put the camera up. Nice little toy. Alright, we'll see y'all in a few. Now check this out. Look what a little spot I found on my puppy bicycle. Well, it did. Good looking little spot, ain't it? Old train trestle. Very old. Very, very old. This is Mate Creek, by the way, here in historic Mate 1, West Virginia. It's actually Mate Creek. There's the beginning of the flood wall on this end. Tug River, this comes down into the Tug River, tees right into it, and that keeps the Tug River out of town. Cool little spot though. Feels a lot cooler here too. You can feel a temperature difference of about 10 degrees underneath this bridge. Cool little spot. What's that? Well, that's another one coming out there, isn't it? I didn't even see that one. Alright, let's get going. The old town of Mate 1, West Virginia, and right down here's the river, right there. That's where that sandbar right back up there, that's where Hatfields and McCoys used to cross the river when they were feuding. Imagine that. It's the exact spot. Good day for a little cruise. Bike cruises well too. It does do that now. It cruises really well. Very comfy. It smells really nice out here today too. It smells good. Run back down to camp real quick. Didn't open the door. I just left it as is and let it get just as cool as it can in there. But you can see it's just sucked in, or it's definitely cooler in there than it is out here. That much is for sure. But I had to run back and grab me a screwdriver. I didn't get my headlight screw as tight as I thought I had it, and happened to look down and it's loose. Okay, let's run back to camp, and I brought a toolbox with me. I'll take off again and run back up into town and see if I can't find me I don't know, maybe a hot dog, an ice cream cone, and fountain drink. Ooh, slushy. That sounds better. Milkshake. See, now you got me confused. Go check out the catfish pond. Look at that water. Very pretty. Little catfish pond. It's called Catfish Kingdom. Chancey, same people on the campground own this. And you come up and a little pay pond. But I follow them on Facebook. I've seen some good ones coming out of here. Sure have. But really good day for a ride, I can tell you that much. It's nice and warm, that's for sure. Get out and cool off a little bit. Good day for it. How's it going? Well, so far, it's a very good day. The little screw has stayed in place. It ain't worked loose anymore, so I think we're good there. I've been riding all over the place. Went down and saw my buddy Keith, one that does the airboat tours. Went down, sat around, hung out with him for a few minutes, and rode around some more and came up to the trailhead. Just got me a couple hot dogs. Well, let's head back to camp and have some lunch. Well, I've made it back to camp and got my AC going and got my little comfy seat right in front of said AC. At least have a comfy, one spot anyway where you can relax and just kind of chill out a little bit. But yeah, had a good time out riding a bike and got me a couple hot dogs. So yeah, chill out and sit around for a minute and have a couple hot dogs, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Not a bad looking sunset. That's a little bit on the pretty side, isn't it? Just a little bit. It's cooling off now. Now that the sun's gone, it's really nice out. Temperature's coming down. Got the AC turned off. Still got the fan on, but that's it, just the fan. Came back, I was out riding the bike. Got about 12 miles on it now, just guessing. Yeah, I've run it quite a bit. Had a good old time on that bike today. But, yeah. I'm not sure what the temperature is right now, but it is pretty nice, I'll be honest about it. It's not quite dark yet, but it won't be long. But we seem to be good in here. Everything. Moved my cables. Y'all look over my wires now. I had to get a little bit creative to get power on both sides and be able to run everything and not mess up no circuits, trip no breakers or nothing. Might have to move that light. That's not really. I've got another one I was thinking about putting up there, but I would need to move my fan over here, and then I can move that cable, run that line. That'll work. That will work. And just have my fan over here instead of there. I'm pretty much done with it for the night anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. And tomorrow morning, you don't know how this stuff goes until you get there. You know how that is. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. but there's a 50% chance of thunderstorms in the morning, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, that's okay. I like thunderstorms. I like a little bit of rain when I go camping. Got to do a little bit of remodeling though still. I need to clear this spot and move that over there, chair there, and then I can park the bike over here. And, you know, keep it in out of the rain, all that good stuff, in case weather does turn really nasty. But I'll leave it out for now. I'll probably go for a little ride here in a little while. Let it get dark, you know, take it down to the catfish pond in the dark. That'd be pretty cool. You know, just try it out. Got a big headlight, so yeah. Give it a, you know, give it a good review, you know, try it out and all that kind of stuff. One, two. I see one over there and one over there. Well, there's a couple fishing tonight. Just out of curiosity.
Mom used to work on computers.
You're getting a bite right there, that second one.
This one?
Yep, sure did. The green line. Yeah. So I see you got some company.
Yeah, my buddy saw that old cat. Yeah, mine.
I'll leave y'all to it. I didn't want to, you know, don't mean to bother you. I just thought I'd.
Bud. How much you get for that old thing there?
Howdy,
What
Hank.
you say, bro? How we doing? Good, pretty good, buddy. Been down here waiting on you.
Get busy, ain't it? Here. Well, guys, it looks like it's about that time. It's getting a little bit laid out, and to tell you the truth, I'm getting a little bit tired. Actually, I was a little bit tired about 6 o'clock. But I got my little spot cleaned up, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Don't have much housework to do in the morning, put it that way. I thought it was kind of weird though, you know, you go from 88, 90, whatever, you know, running the air conditioner up to, excuse me, I told you I was tired. But anyway, you know, go from really, really hot, you know, and all that kind of stuff down to where it's, you know, not like cold, you know, I don't freeze to death or nothing, but a little bit on the chilly side. So, you know, we got the heater out now. I thought that was a little bit weird, you know, as hot as it was today to, you know, it's a little cool out right now. I thought that was kind of weird. But anyway, I had it. It was already in the SUV, so I didn't actually pack that. It was already in the car waiting on me. But anyway, all right, y'all. I am out of here. We will see y'all. Oh, sorry. I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Good night. Well, it looks like the rain is quickly approaching. Kind of a dreary old day, but it's kind of pretty too. Mist on the mountains and very pretty day. If you like, you know, if you don't mind a little rain, that is. But I got a little bit of stuff started packing up, you know, just little things. Put the air conditioner away. I don't think I'll be needing it anymore. A few other little oddball things back in the car. And as soon as the rain gets gone, I'll go ahead and let the tent dry real quick, which the rain fly should help. And it should keep most of it off, and then, you know, I can just put the rain fly out in the yard, dry it out when I get home. Should work. That one we'll have to do something else with it. How's that? Almost gone. The two green spots. But I'm getting ready to fix me some breakfast here in a second. And I did a little bit of picking up, grass. Can't really help that. You're gonna track that stuff in. But got my table kind of cleared off and got it ready. But look here. Not real heavy rain, but rain nonetheless. So we'll kill some time and make some breakfast. Some sausage and egg sound. That'll work. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me get some breakfast going. Well, breakfast in the tent on a rainy day is in full swing. Look at that. Got a couple eggs ready to go. Got me a little salt and pepper. You gotta have, But I figured I'd grab a little bite to eat, and about then the rain should be past. Knock some of it off, then get the rain fly. We'll just keep it separate. And sounds like a plan. Sounds like a pretty good plan. And I get a breakfast out of the deal. Makes the plan even better. Okay. Well, one last really cool thing, huh? It's, what time is it now? 10:50, 11 o'clock. But anyway, breakfast is ready. Got the TV set up, obviously. Geese outside, got the fan on. The rain just now stopped. Of course, there may be a little bit more on the way. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But either way, have a little breakfast, and then we'll knock the rain off the rain fly and start gathering up some stuff. Be just about time to head out. Been a really cool little adventure, though. Riding a bike and camping, and it's a lot of work, setting everything up. It's a little bit of work, but man, it is really worth it. If you like the adventure, the outdoors, all that kind of stuff, and something like this, man, is like really cool. Level 10 on the funometer. All right, got some sausage links and a couple over easy eggs ready to go. There. We're hillbillies. We can, That is good. That is really good. I needed that. Okay. Let's get to it. Have some breakfast and move on from there. Just about time to load it all up. What's up, Bambi? How you doing? Well, I've got everything but the tent taken down. Started to get, but I saved this part for y'all. Popping the cork. There we go. Great big pillow. All right. Okay, now fold all the corners in, get the air out, roll it up. It gets wrapped up in that and goes in there. Canopy, and then throw the rest of the stuff on, and we are done. Deer walking right through camp. Look at that, baby. Well, it looks as though another little adventure is in the books. It's a great little trip, though. It's amazing how much you can actually do in like a 24-hour period. You know, if you're willing to, if you're willing to go out and go get it, there's adventure out there waiting on you. Guys, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate every single one of you, and appreciate y'all very much. But y'all have a really good day, and we will see you all next time on the next adventure. Leo out.